It's the most famous submachine gun in the world, the Uzi.
In its heyday, this was the submachine gun to which all others were measured.
It's successful because of its function, and it functions flawlessly.
Being more than 50 years old, that says a lot about the quality, the accuracy, and the construction of this weapon system. The Uzi was originally conceived in approximately 1949 by a man by the name of Uziel Gal.
He became a soldier in the freedom fighters of Israel during their war for independence in 1948, and he began developing a small, compact submachine gun that would be very useful in the climactic conditions of the Mediterranean.
But the Uzi's compact design carried it far beyond the desert battlefield. It soon became the weapon of choice for personal security agents worldwide.
The fact that the U.S. Secret Service carried this weapon system to protect our president is proof as to how accurate, reliable, and robust this weapon system is.
That image of that Secret Service agent holding that Uzi aloft as a symbol that this is under control, back off, was a very powerful image.
The Uzi may be a little short on stopping power by today's standards, but that's purely down to its smaller round.
A 9mm Uzi submachine gun shoots a 9mm pistol round. It is a close quarters battle weapon. The engagements are within 100 meters. You just have to keep in mind that this is a pistol caliber weapon.
Compared to modern submachine guns, the Uzi does carry more weight, but this can be an advantage.
The heft behind this weapon system helps keep it accurate, helps keep it on target. The shooter isn't having to pull in and down on the weapon system so much and worry about high rates of fire pulling the barrel up and away from the target because of the weight.
In fact, the original design worked so well, it spawned a whole family of weapons.
There were other additional models that came out in the early 80s. A mini Uzi and a micro Uzi that are a little bit smaller have a different type of stock system.
The neat thing about the Uzis as they get smaller is they get faster. The first Uzi fired about 600 rounds a minute. The mini Uzi fires 900, and the macro Uzi fires 1,200 rounds a minute.
The Uzi's phenomenal success today is simply because they got it right in the first place.
I think the thought process and the forward thinking of Mr. Gal when he developed it accounts for how popular it was. He was heads and tails above everyone when this system came out. Essentially, 4 to 5 years after World War II ended, he came up with this idea, and still to this day, over 50 years later, this is still an ideal weapon system in the close quarters battle environment because of his thought process and forward thinking.
Now more than 50 years old, the Uzi is still going strong, even with its limited stopping power, low cost, rapid rate of fire, and battle-tested reliability.